When you're traveling, there is nothing worse than paying to check your bag and then having the airline lose it. So CBS News travel editor Peter Greenburg is here with some sage luggage advice this morning. Peter, good morning to you.
Good morning, Jeff.
So this is your most important piece of travel advice.
The most important when it comes to travel and luggage, and that is there are really only two kinds of airline bags: carry-on and lost.
Yeah.
It's
a pain because you pay to check them. They can lose them. But even if they don't lose them, it takes a long time to get them.
It's even worse than that. You pay to check them, and if they lose them, you don't get any money back either. How about that? They don't give you a refund because they lost your bag.
They don't give you a refund, but in the meantime, they do charge you when you first check them in. So let's talk about some of those fees and how much they're charging these days.
And boy, do they charge you. In the first quarter of this year alone, the U.S. airlines racked up $769 million just in checked bag fees. That's called ancillary revenue, and boy, are they raking it in.
And they're charging you for the first bag. They're charging you for the second bag,
yes.
Even more if you go beyond that.
Yeah, let's go through those numbers. Most U.S. airlines will charge you $25 for the first bag and then $35 for the second bag. So now let's really do the math here. If you're a family of four, that's $480, assuming everybody has two bags, each way, just to check your bags.
So I think everybody agrees the best possible way to travel, if you can, is just to take everything on board. But if you need more luggage, which a lot of people do because it's a longer trip,
sure.
What do you do?
Well, first of all, what people are trying to do now, they think that if their bag has wheels, they can get it on the plane, right? Their dead grandmother and a stuffed moose with wheels is not going to work. And the airlines are cracking down on that, as you know. So now what I do, and what I've done for more than 8 years now, is I courier my bags. And I
ship them?
I ship them. I do it with FedEx. There's UPS. There are 15 other services that will do door-to-door courier service.
How much planning involved, though? I mean, do you have to coordinate beforehand, figure out where it's going to be sent? The hotel has to accept the bags?
First of all, I'm going to presume you know where you're going, okay? I know sometimes,
sometimes
that might be a problem.
Always.
But assuming that you do 4 days in advance on FedEx on ground, and for about $19 more than what the airline wants to charge you to lose your bag, it goes door to door. Now let's do the actual math when it comes to time.
45 bucks.
Right.
On average.
On average. So now let's do the math in terms of time. I don't have to schlep my bags to the airport. I don't have to stand in line. I don't have to then go to the TSA and check them in there. When I get to where I'm going, I'm not down in that refugee center known as baggage claim trying to get my bags and hoping that they're on the same plane that I am. And then bottom line is, I'm stuck in traffic. I save 2.5 hours every time I travel by not checking a bag.
And then you ship it back. Quick question, FedEx ever lost your bag?
Twice. Once when there was a snowstorm in Memphis. That doesn't happen very often. And the second time when there's a snowstorm in Memphis. About 8 hours. But here's how I do it. It's this.
Yeah, you just bring the labels.
Get a little wrapper that they give you. You put it in like this. Boom, wrap it around, take the top off,
and pick it up.
And boom, they come to your house. It's
excellent.
done.
We got to run. Peter Greenburg, good advice.
That'll be $25.
I'll ship next time. Good to see you, sir.